All right. Well, hello. This is Meg Brittle Brown, the host of All Things Pageantry. And today I have Yolanda Bynum, and she was recently crowned Miss North America, correct? Is that
That's
the
right. Yes,
title?
ma'am.
Gosh, awesome. Okay. All right. So, Yolanda, thank you for being here today. Can you
Absolutely.
give me a little history of what you do, like, personally, professionally, and then you can get into how you got into pageantry?
Absolutely. So I am, first of all, a mom of three and a nana to one. So that consumes a lot of my time. But during the day, I am actually a catering director. So I do a lot of sales and working with food. And I also do my own catering business. So I do meal prep on the side. I'm an avid baker as well. And I got into pageantry. Well, actually, my family did back in 2011. My daughters competed in a few charity pageants, and we kind of caught the bug. I didn't start competing myself until around 2016. And since I've competed in about eight pageants.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yes.
Awesome. So what drew you into pageantry?
Honestly, the ability to serve others. Like I said, we started with nonprofit pageants and pageants that actually we collected food or different items. And it just, the camaraderie of it, meeting new people. And then when I got started, meeting young girls and the ability to educate them on the importance of putting themselves second or putting others first really stuck for me and really just gave me something to, look forward to every time I competed.
Awesome. Now, are your daughters still competing in pageants?
Actually, they have retired, but my daughter has said she's coming out of retirement. My youngest daughter, which will be 21 in January, Sierra, she says she's going to compete next summer on an international level. So I'm excited to see it.
Oh, wow. Wonderful.
Yes.
Wonderful. All right. So tell me about your system that you competed in recently and the title that you just won.
Yes, so I recently completed in Miss North America. I started out as Miss North Carolina. Funny story is it was my first time competing in North America and also in North Carolina. I moved here almost 2 years ago, and so I had never competed for a state pageant. And my new husband had wanted to see me in my element, so to speak. And so I did it, and I took home that North Carolina crown and immediately got to work with community service and serving others and seeing exactly what I could do with Ronald McDonald House and Davidson County Food Bank. So I then took the crown to the international level and won the Miss North America pageant just about 3 weeks ago. It's been so exciting, and the sisterhood is unbelievable. I remember thinking that this was the first pageant that I competed in where I felt like I really, really gained family. It wasn't like we were competing against each other, we were competing together. And that made the experience unbelievable. Like, I cannot
Mhm.
wait to spend time with the ladies again.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's great. Yeah, a very good, if you're involved in a very good system, very good pageant that shares everyone's gifts and talents, it's something to be have a good memory of, and definitely want to
Yes,
spread the news of how important that pageant is. Well, that's
absolutely.
awesome. So then Miss North America. So is there another level after that, or is this just you said the international part of it, or?
So I competed at the international level, which is the top of it. But there are state pageants that will happen throughout the year. They're actually getting ready to start in September. And you
Oh,
can definitely
wow.
check out MissNorthAmerica.com to see where those will be. But I know there's some scheduled in Kentucky and Ohio, and it's international. So you can represent, your heritage or even, where you live or a sub state heading if you'd like.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So wasn't very familiar with the system, but now I'm glad you were able to kind of highlight it and tell us about it, and let every other people or other people know that this is a very good system to be a part of. That's awesome.
Absolutely. What I love about them is the honesty and integrity. I had a great time on stage the entire time. And like I said, backstage we were having fun and, enjoying each other. And just to hear my name called was unbelievable. All of the hard work definitely paid off.
Yeah. Awesome. So, what was your the past year? What was your favorite? pageant appearance or pageant, event?
Wow, there are so many. So I have to pick two. One would be my first time volunteering at the Ronald McDonald House in Winston-Salem. I didn't know that they need more than 70 bag lunches a day. So I signed up to bring bag lunches, and the best part about it was I got to decorate the bags. So put like words of encouragement on there for families or children's, and those bags go to the local hospitals and also go in the refrigerator at Ronald McDonald House. So if someone comes in, in the evening and the kitchen is closed, they still have something they can grab. So the bags have like a sandwich, a drink, a treat, and like usually like chips or something. So we donated over 70 bags for that. But also, when I learned about the Davidson County shelter here locally in Lexington, North Carolina, I was able to volunteer with my son Braxton, who's 13, and it was his first time actually going to volunteer with me. My daughters have done it several times because they're older, but getting to see how it made him feel after was one of the most rewarding things that I've done. And he's ready to do it again. He went from, kind of being apprehensive about it and not really knowing much, but, being able to engage those that were at the shelter and actually serve them, plate by plate, definitely, I believe, was a humbling experience.
Mhm. Oh, yeah. That's amazing, bringing your children into volunteering with you.
Absolutely.
Um, what a great skill builder, and then also to see, your parent involved, because that definitely will, I think, resonate within him and want to continue, doing service.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. So what are some of the things that you are hoping to do in the future with your title?
Well, I'm hoping to bring my platform, Touching Hearts, to the international level. Touching Hearts is my nonprofit, and we believe in platform inclusion. So, what that means is no platform is more important than the next. So, whether you're raising money for breast cancer research or pediatric cancer, if we come together, we can help everyone. We no longer just have to stick to one thing. We can now help each other. And just imagine how many lives we change when we put all of our hearts and hands together. So my goal is to just, take that to the international level, make sure that, the youth of America know that it's okay to put others first. I do have some millennial children myself, so I know what it's like in that generation. And, I just want to break that generational curse and let them know that, our grandparents and those that came before us are ones that we need to cherish and help out and, be there for, because they're what's most important. They are the roots.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, good. Awesome. So do you have any volunteer opportunities coming up that you like to share, let people know that you will be there helping out?
Absolutely. So I have a program, Holiday Heroes, and this is the sixth year that I am actually putting it on. We focus on disabled veterans, forgotten seniors, and children in need. This year, on December 2nd of 2023, we will host Holiday Heroes in Salisbury, North Carolina at the Elks Lodge. I'm hoping to adopt more than 100 participants, which will be the most we've ever done. And the way it works is I will get on my social media platforms, but also, put my feet to the pavement and put the information out in my local North Carolina and hope that, people in their local areas will share it as well. And I'm looking for heroes. So what that means is you're going to say, hey, Yolanda, I'm interested in adopting a veteran, maybe a female veteran, and then I will put you beside that. Or maybe you want two, or maybe you want a child aged, 4 to 6, or 5 to 7, and I will give you that person to adopt. And then on December 2nd, I need all of those items back, and we will have food and fun and fellowship. I mean, we do raffles, we have speakers, we have live entertainment, and that's just my way of thanking those who helped me be heroes. So I call them my holiday heroes. So I'll also put out soon on social media an opportunity for someone to design our shirt. Historically, every holiday hero gets a shirt as well from me, and I take a design from someone that designs it from year to year. So this year's theme is Winter Wonderland. So I'm excited to see what comes about.
Yeah. Wow, that sounds like so much fun.
Yes,
Wow. I mean, you definitely are a very, very busy lady. But of course, I mean, I'm sure when it comes to doing things that come from the heart, it doesn't seem that busy and crazy.
No, not at all. It's actually so fulfilling. My cup overflows. It gives me joy to, be able to help others.
Yeah, that's good. And I guess how do your kids feel about you being Miss North America? I mean, do they like kind of understand what it is, or like it's just mom, or I guess it a whole family experience when you go into pageantry?
Absolutely, it's an entire family experience. I have one son at home right now who's 13, and my daughters are adults. So from them watching me on Facebook or constantly FaceTiming me to check on me and having Braxton and my husband James to support me like boots on the ground, it is definitely a family affair. From trying on clothes to ironing clothes to triple checking that we packed everything, to late night ice cream runs. It's definitely a family affair. They definitely understand it. They understand the magnitude of it, and they are very proud of me.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
Yes.
great. Well, cool. So, where can we learn more about what you do with your heroes and your events? Do you have any kind of social media handles or any even kind of websites that people can go look to see more information about you and what you're doing?
Yes. So my Instagram is Miss North America. You can follow that page to find me, or at Yo Yo Grayson is my personal Instagram, and you will see all of the community service there as well. Also on Facebook, if you're on Facebook, you can follow the Miss North America pageant system and Ms. North America, and you'll see all of the same information there. So whatever platform works the best for you. You can reach me at yolanda.grayson at yahoo.com anytime you have an event, and I'm happy to help out. Reach out to whoever I have to, come help out, do whatever we can to help your platform as well. And also my cell phone. You can call me at 770-653-3676.
Well, that's awesome. Thank you so
Yes.
much. Just one more question, or maybe a couple more questions. What kind of advice would you give to someone who is thinking about getting into pageants but not really sure, kind of on the fence? What would you tell them?
I would tell them to give it a try. I mean, you never know what this experience can do for you. Pageantry has taken me and opened so many doors that I never may have knocked on had I not tried. I would say, take a chance on you. It's all we can do. We get to do this one time. We all get one shot at it, one life. And I would say just, use it to the fullest. Step out on faith. It can be so fun.
Oh yeah, it really is. I mean, people, like I said, I met some people who are kind of, I don't know about pageants, but I mean, once you get into it, you just there's so much stuff to learn, not
There
just
is.
about the world, but about yourself too. I
Yes.
think that's really powerful.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, you're putting yourself on showcase for other people to, quote unquote, judge. But at the end of the
Mhm.
day, if you remember that, you are your only competition, that's what gets me through every time I hit the stage is knowing that I only want to better myself. I want to be better than the last time I did it. What am I doing? What work am I willing to invest in myself to be better? And so if you keep an open mind, I think it will take you far.
Yes, yes, exactly. All right. And was there any last minute things that you would like to tell our audience, or any kind of inspirational um, stuff that you wanted to share?
Well, I live by one quote, and that's by John F. Kennedy, and that's one person can make a difference, and everyone should try. And I live by that motto every day because it only takes one person to change anything that's going on. One smile, one act of kindness. A lot of people often associate community service with a monetary gift when that stigma needs to be broken because a lot of organizations are only asking for your time, and you'd be amazed how much time you actually have.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Well, Yolanda, it was such a lovely time to get to know you a little bit more. Congratulations on your title, and I can't wait to see all the
Thank you.
many things that you do, not just with your year as Miss North America, but I mean even beyond, because it really you just go up from where you are. So thank you so much, and
Absolutely.
we'll talk to you soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.